Alright guys, what's good? This is your boy Cody Ballard here, and we're going to be talking about a couple things today. We're also going to be talking about an advanced tip for in the red zone, how to really pretty much score almost every time. And we're going to actually just go ahead and move the ball down there. But one of the things, real quick before we get into that, I want to cover a couple things about my YouTube channel, some of the things that are coming up soon, and some of the changes I want to make. Now, if you guys have seen any of my Twitter, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, be sure to check the description for a link to my Twitter page. But you want to go ahead and do that. It's at Madden Tips 365, and basically, guys, you know, a couple things I've been talking about a lot on Twitter lately is I want to take my channel to another level. Like, I feel like I have a lot of potential, and I feel like my content is good, and I feel like I can make even better content, and I want to go ahead and try to do that. So I'm ready to start kind of putting the pieces and organizing the stuff properly. So you're going to see a couple of new things. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to be covering a lot more topics than what we already cover. So, you know, normally you just kind of get like money play or like tips or schemes or whatever. You're still going to get all that, but you're going to get it, and you're going to get some other content. So that way I can put more videos out more frequently, more consistently, and on a better schedule. So that's what I'm doing right now as far as scheduling channel. If you guys are fantasy football fans, you're gonna wanna definitely you know, check out our fantasy football guides. We're gonna have not guides, not like ebooks, but you know, like breakdowns, like fantasy this week in fantasy or whatever. You know, you're gonna see a lot of that, and I'm gonna be doing some more stuff because I'm a sports fanatic by heart, and you know, NCAA and Madden are awesome. But I really am a genuine fan of the game, you know, not just football, but baseball and basketball as well. And so I want to start talking about that. You know, I feel like you guys miss that aspect of some stuff that I can bring. So I want to bring you guys the most entertainment I can that is possible. So another thing that I want to do, and this is, it stems from S. Gibbs. He kind of put me onto the idea, but if you guys remember, he used to have, well, he still does, but he has a daily TV show called Madden TV. Now, I'm not going to call my daily show Madden TV, you know, I'm not going to do that, but I would like to do something very similar to that. I want to get in, I want to build a relationship with you guys, you know, I want you guys to be able to get into my head, what goes through my mind when I'm labbing, what goes through my mind when I'm practicing, what goes through my mind when I'm playing, that kind of stuff. So, you know, starting tomorrow, we're going to try to do a daily show, and the daily show is usually, it's probably going to last usually from either, it can range, but normally it's going to be an average of about 10 minutes. And it's either going to be like a tip, a scheme, a player versus player breakdown, all three. I don't know how exactly I'm going to format it, but it's going to be worth watching, and it's going to have something to do with the game, and it's going to be something you guys are going to want to see. It's going to be very beneficial to you guys. So, you know, that's that. So that pretty much is what I'm going to be doing with the YouTube channel coming up. Got a lot of stuff coming. I'm going to try to be, like I said, I'm going to be trying to put out more content. And what I mean by that is different varieties. It's still going to be college NCAA, but you know, NCAA Ultimate Team, NCAA Team Play, NCAA Road to Glory, NCAA Franchise Mode, NCAA Online Gameplay, that kind of stuff. You know, to basically cover more of the game for you guys. So, hopefully, you guys will wish me luck in that. And make sure you're following me on Twitter. Like I said, you know, if you guys are not following me on Twitter, you're missing out. I tweet a lot more than I make videos, so be sure to go ahead and start following me on Twitter. Last thing is I want to show you this play. So this is what I've been doing recently, and this is actually, if you guys maybe, I don't know if I'm going to post this one, but I have a user catching tutorial coming up soon, and it's going to be a couple of different user catches that I've been noticing in the game. And right now I want to show you one of my favorite ones in the game, and this is fade route. So basically, it doesn't matter what play. So you're going to hot route your circle receiver here to a fade. It doesn't matter which side, the concept still applies. But to snap the ball, you're going to see he's going to get bumped, then he's going to cut. And, oh, I didn't get it there, so. Oh, it's been a long 24 hours, guys. I've had a couple of shots at this video, and I've always failed. Each shot. If you were going to try it again. Well, quarterback sucks. Daggone it. The reason I'm using Clemson is they got like 2 receivers that can really go up and get it. And I just wanna feel Adam TGR's love for Clemson. I don't know why it's not. The quarterback must have a bad accuracy. Let's take a look here. But basically what's going to happen here is it's a way to user catch the fade in such a way that it's almost like, you know, you're going to have a really good... He's a 95 overall quarterback and he's missing the throw that bad? Hold on, let's take a look at this. Well, he's got 88. I don't know. We'll take a look again. But basically, it's a nice compliment to the... what is it? The user catch comebacks down here. So you guys know I like to user catch comebacks, but they're not always. I mean, they're really normally open, but not always. There are a couple things that somebody can do to take it away. But so I like to user catch these comebacks, and you guys know all about that if you checked out the user catching guide and whatnot and the offensive ebook. But I was running into problems right there. You see when they bracket the coverage, you know, it's kind of difficult. It's usually successful, but it can get dicey. So I wanted to make a way where I could do it to both sides of the field and be different routes on both sides. So here is where I came up with the, what you're seeing right here is the fade route. And it's just a simple bullet. It's not a bullet. I don't know what it is. I don't know why the quarterback, because I was doing it in I just got down to a ranked game and I was doing it in that game. Let's try it. Oh, maybe we're supposed to. Let's see. All right, so here we go. He's just not reacting. It's similar to the catch I was talking about earlier. Let's give him a little more depth. There we go. That's about the depth I want it, but it takes a lot of time, and like I said, you know, when I run my user stuff, I usually throw it about 100 times before I run it in a game, so I get used to it, and for some reason it's just not. It's what it is, guys, is when you throw the route, you're going to click on and you're going to go down at 6 o'clock and then come back up at 12 o'clock, and it should. It's not working right, though. What's supposed to happen is it's supposed to basically... Let's try... we may be doing it a little too quick. That might be part of it. There it is! Okay, so that's what it was. We were bullet passing the ball a little bit too early. So you want to wait till he gets about at least off of his bump, and you wanna it's not as exotic as the comeback route, but basically you're just gonna swerve at 6 o'clock and then go back up to 12 o'clock on the left stick, and you'll get that every time. And one of the things that you want to do with this is why it's harder for me to go back and forth, because I was just user catching the comebacks. But if you user catch properly, it's a slower motion. Like sometimes I get a little bit too exaggerated on it because I'm not comfortable yet on this game so far. I'm still trying to get my stick down, and it does take a couple weeks to get your stick perfect. But anyway, let's take a look at it again. You gotta it's almost like you don't think you're gonna catch it though. Like it's really like tender. And when I say that, I mean like basically you're just gonna have to get in the lab and work on it. But you see, because like you gotta go, it's like almost like you gotta start at 12 o'clock and then go back down to 6. So let's try that here. There it is. Okay, so that's exactly right. So I don't know why I must have forgot to just write that down when I was working on it. But basically, you start at 12 o'clock, and then you go back to 6 o'clock. I don't know why I'm moving the ball. But you start at 12 o'clock, you go back to 6 o'clock, and then you go back up to 12. So it's up, down, up, all in one motion. And you're going to click on, of course. So up, down, up, up. I went down first. You got to remember to go. You got to remember to start at 6 o'clock. That's so important. Because as you've seen, it's like the difference between it working and it not. Man, I did it again. Like it's tough. You got to get your muscle memory down, and I don't have it down. I don't have it down pat yet. Oh, that was it, but I just didn't react for some reason. Let's try it again. Oh, this is frustrating. Man. But basically, guys, it's man, it's tough. You're just gonna have to put time in. You see, it works, but you see what happens when you don't get it just right. It's kind of difficult to do. I mean, I have a lot of trouble with it because I'm learning the game just like you guys are. But when you do it right, it's almost unstoppable. They can't pick it. I've never thrown an interception on this, so I mean, it's worth that. It's at least worth a shot once or twice. But you want to wait till he cuts, and then you want to go down or start at 12. Like you start your stick at 12, then go up, and then go down to 6, and then go back up to 12 on your left stick. Like that was it, but make sure you're not bullet passing as well. I might have been bullet passing it. There we go. See, it's like a really quick. Like here, I'm gonna be really quiet so you guys can probably hopefully hear the stick. Messed up. But it's really a tender route. But once you master it, it's so simple. There we go. So if you guys heard that, it's like a boom. Like it's like really quick, but it's not like a really exaggerated. It's like a. It's not like a really like on the comeback routes. Listen to the stick here. Like you hear the exaggeration on the route. You hear the emphasis put on the controller to catch those. The fade is a lot overall. It's just a lot less exotic, but you have to be very clean with your motion on your controller. There we go. See, it's like da 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 da. Like it's like boom boom boom. Like three quick movements on the controller, and you should have it. Like I said, if once you guys get it down, it's very simple. It's just getting your hands in the habit to do that because it's an awkward. You see, that's the worst thing that can happen is a catch tackle. Normally, though, I haven't had that happen to me. But it's really good, especially when you get it to work properly. Because you see, I mean, the dude just flies up into the air. With a team like Clemson, they have like two or three receivers who have pretty high catching traffic overall. That guy's just dropping the ball all day. Let's go to the left side here and show you. There we go. Look at that. That's Sammy Parker. I think that's his name. Man. Or Peak. My bad. Sorry, Adam. Adam killed me, man. No, but, just work on it, guys. It's pretty good. Once you get it down, it's all about the transitions between the movements. Like I said, the movements we've discussed, up, down, and or you start up, so you go down, up, down. But you have to be very clean on it. You can't mess it up. If you mess it up, it doesn't work properly. But when it works good, it's cash money in the red zone. A very effective play there to build off of the comeback routes that are so effective in the red zone. So let me know how you guys like this user catch. If you guys struggle with it, it does. Like I said, it takes some time. But basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna wait till he gets the separation. So right there. And then that's when you're going to throw it. And when you click on, immediately do the transition. So immediately up, down, up. Okay, up, down, up. And then you get that. And that's the goal. You got to be real. It's not a super, don't shove the controller, and you can't be off. If you're off let me show you what happens. If you're off just a step, like it just doesn't work right, and he can get in the way. But if you do it properly, guys, it is almost unstoppable in the red zone. You see, I mean, and he puts the ball in a position where only your receiver can get it. So I'm willing to throw this once, maybe 2 times on the red zone. You see there, that wasn't a clean enough transition, and it was incomplete. But just work on it, guys. Let me know if you guys figure it out. It's like I said, when it works, it's really effective. You just got to put the time in. Because you see, I mean, that's just nasty. It's almost unguardable. They can't really pick it off. And look at that animation. Like, it's pretty. I feel like it's really good. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. But at least figure it out. At least figure it out. Have it in your arsenal if you need it. I've considered pass leading inside so that it always goes to the corner. But when I do that, it seems like sometimes I have overthrows. I messed up. Try to get it one more time for you guys before we get out of here. Man, I screwed up again. I suck. I have no user, like, people who know who have good, like, you know, they can use the controller really fast and are really good. They're on another level, man. Like, that's what you want, man. I'm telling you guys, it's so good. But you know, you got to work on it. You got to throw these routes. You got to do this 100 times before bed. 100 times before you get into a match with it. Work on your user skill. Work on the catch, because, you know, down in the red zone, when you need some big plays and you don't have a play to call, this is going to be a play to call. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a comment on what you think about the transition of the YouTube channel, going from more of, you know, not just tips now, but we're going to cover the whole game. We're going to cover tournaments. We're going to cover, you know, everything we can about this game, and give you guys the best content in the internet, on the internet, not in it. But I guess technically it's in it, because, like, you can't be on. I don't know. Just kidding, guys. But, you know, overall, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you liked the catch. It's pretty good. You know, you have to get your timing down. I will say that, and you could, in theory, you could put 2 fades on out here, and the only thing you'd have to do is read if they drop lineman back, because if they don't drop lineman back, we always got the big tight end over the middle. But if they drop lineman back, you know, you can just be like, oh, okay, just throw the fade. But make sure you get it down before you go into a head-to-head match. But like I said, you know, that's all I got. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Appreciate all the support I've had. I know I've got a lot of subscribers recently, and I really appreciate all the people who subscribed. I appreciate all the guys who checked out my offensive ebook, and I hope you guys can add this to your arsenal. Like I said, get a guy there that's like 6'5", 6'6", high catch and traffic rating, high spectacular catch, and you should be good, guys. Thanks for watching this Red Zone Offensive User Catch Guide, and we'll see you in the next video. Lock up.